Hey everyone, what is up? And welcome to my first vlog on a week in the life of an online coach living in Dubai. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through. First of all, I'll show you where I'm living. It's in the Dubai Marina. I'll give you an apartment tour, and in the video as well, I'll also go through a full week of training, a full day of eating, or just typically what the food's eating on a daily basis, along with some of the coaching that we're doing at McDonnell Lifestyle Fitness and a few other things. So make sure you check around. And if you're not already doing so, please subscribe so you don't miss out on our vlogs and other content just like this. All right, so this is the Dubai Marina. Look at those towers. So this one here, that's the one that I live in. 70 floors. It's pretty cool though. Okay, so quick apartment tour. This is the living area. That is my stand on my desk. My standing desk. This is where I do my work and take my calls from. Pretty sick view of the palm there. We come back out this way again. Here we have our kitchen area. Not bad at all. And then this is my bedroom. And we've got a pretty nice view here as well. So let's open this up and see. Sunrise by the marina. So this is the view from the 17th floor. And here we have the Palm. This is sick. So that's the Palm Jumeirah right there. Nicest hotel in all of Dubai. The Atlantis. And the view is pretty sick. Alrighty, so it is 9:43 a.m. and time for meal number one. So meal number one here we have, it is one whole egg, 100 to 150 mils of liquid egg whites, along with some spinach and some chopped red bell pepper. I also have some cream of rice heating up in the microwave. I'll show you that in a moment. And this is going to be roughly 90 minutes before my workout. Alrighty, breakfast part two. So this is, here we have 100, you can see that there, 100 grams, let's put it a bit closer. That is 100 grams of cream of rice. It doesn't look great, I'll tell you. This tastes freaking delicious. So 100 grams of cream of rice. So cream of rice is effectively just rice flour. It's basically rice just blended up in the form of flour. And we have this with 1 scoop of protein and 50 grams of blueberries, with also 10 grams of flax seeds, and also a cup of green tea as well. So I like drinking green tea every morning. Good for your digestive system. This is a really good pre or post-workout meal because it's giving you a fast digesting carbohydrates, giving you some protein here as well. It's giving you some blueberries. So this is 100 grams of cream of rice flour with 1 scoop of protein and 50 grams of blueberries. This has roughly, let's say, 380, 480. This has about 520 calories, this does. And the scrambled eggs with the spinach and the liquid egg whites, that has, let's just see, 70, 120, 150. So we're talking roughly for my breakfast, the scrambled eggs and this, roughly 700 calories or so. Now, I like to have my biggest meals in and around my workout, simply because it's going to give me fuel, going to give me energy to train and perform. Right, I'm going to eat this, I'm going to go train, I'll record some of my leg workouts, and we will see you in the next part of the video. Oh, and we are finished post leg day. Oh, that was hard. I'm running a half marathon next year, so the reason I did a finisher for running on the treadmill is because I just need to get used to running on compromised legs. And it was only 11 sets, so 11 sets, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, 1% incline. But the last set of Bulgarians with the rear foot elevator that I filmed, I just knew, I was like, I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. But that's what leg day is all about. Gonna grab a quick shower, some more bit of food, have some consultations, and get back to work. Peace. We're just doing some client check-ins, and shout out to one of our clients, Daniel, who's making phenomenal progress. So this would have been Daniel on the 20th of July 2024, and this is 20-week transformation. Look at that. And I'm not going to take all the credit here because his performance, one-to-one performance coach, Ollie of McDonnell Lifestyle Fitness, doing so much of the one-on-one coaching with Daniel, whether it's one-to-one calls, one-to-one WhatsApp support, one-to-one guidance. He literally has like a personal trainer in his pocket there. And this is just some of what's possible if you work with us as a team at Mac Lifestyle Fitness. So great coaching, Ollie, and just great work, Daniel. But effectively, if you're wondering like how did Daniel get these results, I'll break it down. So Daniel lost, first of all, 15.7 kilos in 20 weeks. So the 15th of July, and then today's date is the 8th of December. So that's 15.7 kilos in 20 weeks. Now, how Daniel did it was, first of all, we built him on a metabolic priming diet. So I'll actually go through this now. This is a science-backed way to effectively drop body fat while building muscle, because a lot of people, when it comes to weight loss in particular, they focus on like just dramatically cutting their calories. But the problem is this will often lead to a decrease or reduction in muscle mass. And often people just turn out to be like skinny fat. So like if you look at Daniel here, look how lean he is. Like he's looking very, very muscular. He retained a decent amount of muscle mass there too. And he's a very, very low body fat percentage. He wouldn't have done that if we didn't build out a metabolic priming diet. So essentially it's a science-backed way that we have higher protein. We cycle your calories using a high-low approach where we basically base your carbohydrates on activity levels. So if you can see here with his meal plan tracker that we've a rest day and train day nutrition, and we vary this based on his activity level to make sure that we're fueling his body adequately for his workouts, and then we're kind of adjusting his calories for his rest days because he generally won't need as many. All right, so some of the foods that he's eating are high protein omelette. That was one of the things he had for breakfast. Some fruit for snacking. He liked a stir fry or chicken curry stir fry or an almond coated stir fry for lunch, and then a traditional dinner like in the evening time, because a lot of people say like, oh, you know, I don't want to eat separate from the family, or some parents, they're like skeptical working with us because they feel that like it might put their partner under pressure or their family under pressure that they would have to eat separate. With Daniel, he eats his dinner with his wife and with the children every evening, because we make sure that they're family friendly meals and they align with him and also his goals. And then also as well, just some snacks, so some Greek yogurt with some apple, and there's also sometimes some dark chocolate thrown in there. Now with our clients here, like we give them a meal plan to follow, and we ask them to be quite adherent to it in the first 30 days, because respectfully, if you're going through a phase where you're completely out of balance with your nutrition, a lot of people who work with us in our metabolic restoration phases, phase number 1, we restore their metabolism, because they're often like just chronically overfed but undernourished, in the sense that they're over-consuming calories from too many processed foods and then not having enough nutrient-dense food. So with Daniel here, we did ask him to be a bit more adherent to the meal plan, especially during the first phase. But like now, as you see it, he's not really even following the meal plan anymore, because we teach him the principles so he can build his own meal plan. He did work with a coach before, but he wasn't able to keep the weight off long term. So like our goal with him is to promote his long-term metabolic health and make sure that he's not only going to lose this weight, but ultimately maintain it. So for example, if we just have a look at one of his days here, 1,800 calories, this is what he had. So he had a protein shake in the morning with some yogurt and some porridge as well there. So porridge with some protein powder and some natural yogurt. He had some soda bread with lunchtime with some butter on the side, and there's also probably a lean source of protein thrown in there. And then dinner time, he must have had a combination of a few things, because he had some rice, he had some vegetables, he had some curry sauce, he had some chicken breast, he also has some pork and some beef. I know he's a chef by nature too, so maybe he was trying out some dishes there as well. But look, as you can see though, he still was able to incorporate this, and it fitted his micros and his macros, because his protein count was 142. He still had a few grams remaining. His carbs are pretty much on point, his fats are on point, and his calories are more or less in check there. Fiber wise, we're looking at 11 grams, so maybe a bit low in this day, but that wouldn't always be typical. We usually ask our men to aim for about 25 to 30 grams. But like, that just goes to show as well that like, we not only teach you how to actually fish, or we not only give you a proven plan which will work, but we also teach how to fish so you can implement it long term. And like Daniel here, we're able to see is at workouts, so he's doing roughly 4 strength-based workouts a week. We also just don't believe in one form of training, and so he's doing some strength, but he's also doing some mobility, because his health, his longevity is important for him as he ages. And he's also doing some cardio too, because it's very, very good naturally enough for reducing cardiovascular disease. We don't focus on any one form of training. A lot of coaches focus on like identify themselves like bodybuilding coaches or prep coaches or powerlifting or, you know, speed coaches. We like to incorporate multiple forms of fitness so our clients are strong, They are aesthetically looking good. They're mobile, they can move and perform pain-free, and they also have good cardiovascular fitness. And that's exactly what Daniel has done there. So, yeah, just goes to show what happens with a bit of structure and a bit of routine. And by the way, if you are interested in seeing similar results, what I will do is I'll post a link to our one-to-one coaching application form in the show notes. And if you want to see results similar to Daniel, we take our clients only on a one-to-one application basis. What we essentially do is we'll schedule a call with me, more than likely, or else a member of my team, and we'll just go through, like, what you would have tried in the past, some of your challenges, and ultimately what your goal is. And then based on those things, we can see if it might be a good fit for you. But there we go. Shout out to Daniel. This is what's possible with the right approach.
Hey everyone, good morning. Day in the life, part 2. Morning run just complete. I did the morning run faster today, just to get out, because I was up quite early. I just wanted to do it, so we did 6.5 kilometers in 30 minutes, 53 seconds, average pace of 4:45 per kilometer. 5k today was 23:46. Not a PR by any means, but just want to build the endurance, increase the fitness levels, and just get used to running outside as well. So a lot of the running I was doing up until this point was running on the treadmill, but there's a big difference between running on the treadmill and running on the ground. So just getting used to that. But oh, look at this. What a beautiful morning. Around the marina, sunrise now. Great feeling. One of the reasons I love Dubai is because I love spending time outdoors, time in nature. And obviously being back home in Ireland, it's not as enjoyable when you're going for your walk, when it's always lashing rain out. But here, pretty much the sun shines year round, which is awesome. Oh, beautiful view. So, plan today now. I've got a pull session later on at one of my mates, Chris Wright. But I'm going to do a good work block now. Go home, get a shower, fast for maybe an hour or two. Same breakfast as yesterday as always. It's going to be scrambled egg spinach with the bell pepper and also the cream of rice. And then we will get into our pull session, which I might film some later on. Peace out. Hey everyone, alright, happy Wednesday. Post-workout. So, post-workout, I always try to read outdoors for 30 minutes and I pair something I like to do, i.e. lying in the sun, with something I know is beneficial for me, i.e. reading. So, this is just in the apartment complex now at the moment. We have a very, very limited amount of sunshine, because if you can see the height of these towers here, these are up to 90 floors. Which means that if you want to get out in the sunshine, it has to be like between 1 and 2ish or so. So I made sure that I was back from the gym in time, reading a book at the moment called Relentless by Tim Grover. Relentless by Tim Grover. Really, really good book if you're into mindset, personal development. He was actually the strength conditioning coach for Michael Jordan and also for Kobe Bryant. But that's what's on the agenda today. This morning I did a good push workout, and a bit ahead as well as a finisher. The body's a bit sore, so you saw my training this week. My legs are still sore from Monday's session. Often the second day I find is more challenging than the day immediately afterwards, but that's the way it is, I guess, really, isn't it? There's no complaints here. Hey everyone, good morning. Fasted leg session about to go down in one of the best gyms in the world, Benoist Gym. I will take a snap of it now. The reason I'm training fast is because it's first thing in the morning. I'm recording content for 2 hours afterwards, so I just get up and literally go straight to the gym, drink a coffee, get some water, get some electrolytes in, and get ready for a hard leg session. I'll record some of it as well, and I'll also post some snaps of the epic gym that I'm about to train in. Alrighty, that is a wrap. Oh my god, that was hard. My legs are in bits. I'm still not fully recovered from Monday's session, but I got through it. Sometimes it's okay to train a muscle sore if it's not like 10 out of 10. So my muscles are sore in a good way, but yeah, that was a hard session. Time to grab a shower, get a bit of food, record a bit of content. Peace. Alrighty, that is a wrap on content. 81 exercise library videos recorded in 2 hours. I think that's a record, my videographer was saying. So what I'm doing is I'm essentially building out a exercise library for a client, so when they click into it, say a barbell back squat or a barbell bench press, it's not just some random person performing, it's me doing it. I'm sure you can just get it off YouTube, but I think adding that personal touch definitely helps. So that's finished for now. I'm going to go home, grab a bit of food, and then I've got some calls and check-ins to do for the rest of the day. So that's all for now. Peace out. Hey everyone, happy Saturday. Post 10.5k run. 5k time, first 5k was 23:09, and second 5k we got a 21:54 I think. So overall 10k, it was just inside, or just over 45 minutes 3 seconds, even though my watch did say it was 44 minutes. But look, I'll go with 45:03. Big improvement. That was my fastest one this year, so feeling good, honestly. If you run, if you exercise and you don't ever feel like doing it, every time I lace up the shoes, I'm like, fuck, I do not want to do this. Especially with running, going to the gym and find a bit of a pump workout later on, no bother. Like, I look forward to that. But running, but I guess I always tell myself, you've a boss voice and you've a bitch voice, as Andy Frisella said. And your bitch voice is the one that says, don't do it, you're tired, you didn't sleep well, you didn't eat well, you deserve a rest day. And maybe some days that is true. You know yourself, though. If you're fooling yourself, don't fool yourself. You're the easiest person to fool. And today I was like, fuck, should I take a rest day? Did a run yesterday, did legs the day before, but just lace up the shoes, get the first kilometer in, and then it felt pretty good and hit a 10k PR. So don't give in to that boss voice, or that bitch voice. Listen to your boss voice. So, what an amazing view. So plan now is grab some food. I'll show you what I'm going to get. Alrighty, post-workout. What a freaking bowl I have here. So in this I have some egg whites, I have some scrambled egg, I have some chicken breast, I also have some fruit. I've got pineapple, watermelon, oranges, and there's even some vegetables in here. I love combining foods together. I do feel it adds a nicer touch to them. And this whole bowl, this full bowl, it's full to the brim now. It cost me
€4.50. Not even €4.50, which is insane. So I've no real food yet. I don't really want to cook. So just go to Spinneys, get one of these bowls. We have protein, we have fiber, we've got some fruit here. So I am going to fricking dive into this. And yeah, this is my post-workout. So I want to get some carb, I want to get some protein in, and looking forward to eating this.
Hey guys, alrighty, happy Sunday. Just on the way to the gym, going to do a upper body push session to wrap off the week. Really solid week of training. I'm so delighted with the run yesterday. Performed quite well. I did some speed work in this morning too, which I didn't record. It was just 6 500-meter repeats with a 2-minute break and a 1 kilometer warm up, 1 kilometer cool down. And now we're just soaking in some sunlight, getting the morning coffee in, getting some steps in, and then off to the gym. So I'll record some of the workouts and I'll see you on the other side.
And there we have it. That is a full week of training and just a typical day's eating all wrapped up. But if you did get value from the video, I know this one is more like just showing the behind the scenes, and please do subscribe. And then as well, if you want me to record any other kind of videos, whether it's like fitness, topic related, nutrition related, just post them in the comments below and I'll read all the comments and make sure that I sort you guys out. But I'm recording this video at the end of week 1 and it's back again Monday, which means, as you know yourself, Monday's leg day, so you got to get it done. Peace out.